Elite, welcome to the NNL Regional Rules walkthrough. For this competition, you have one attempt to do the best you can. If you fall, that's going to be the end of your scored run. You're going to get a boop, 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 beep. If you false start, you'll get one redo. You'll have to do that immediately. If you false start twice, then that's going to DQ you, and that's going to be the end of your run. Now, you must have a mask on the entire time that you're competing and in the building. You may bring chalk with you on your pants. You can have an NNL certified coach follow you around with chalk if you need it. All right, Elite, first obstacle. Start on this green platform, ending when you get to that vertical truss. You may utilize this vertical truss and the rings. This is a feet-only obstacle. I'll show you an example. Just kidding. This is your actual start. Come on over. All right, Elite, we're starting on this green platform. You're going to utilize any and all of these 4 gumdrops to make your way to the ending platform here. You can use green only, hands and feet, whatever you like, making your way through. For the platform, this is a platform. So it requires 3 things to complete the obstacle. 1, you must make contact. 2, you must disengage the previous obstacle. And 3, you must cross that front plane. Not until all 3 are completed have you completed the previous obstacle. Now, this obstacle is also the starting platform for the next one. So, any platform that is a finishing and a starting platform, you have to remain armed. If you fall off, that would be a disqualification. Let me show you an example. Boom, boom, boom. Clear. Yes. These gumdrops are not attached. They can slide, they can tip, and they can topple. That all depends on how you use them. Obstacle, we have the 2 balance beams. You may only utilize the green top surface and that brown surface to get to the touch point, which is that white first bar. Now, the touch point, you just need to make contact with. Now, because that second obstacle is a feet-only obstacle, you must make contact with your feet in order to clear the previous obstacle. Both of these obstacles are feet-only. Blue is bad. You want to stay on just the green face and that orange face. What I call the footies are always off. Well, let me show you an example. So, anytime I want, I can reset on the obstacle. Now, I may only utilize the white bars and the green gumdrop to get to my next touch point, which are these green faces. Now, this touch point is a hands-only touch point. This obstacle is hands-only. This obstacle is feet-only. You'll notice some big red X's around here. Those surfaces are off limits. If I want to use this surface coming through with my foot to save myself, that's fine, but remember, it is a feet-only obstacle. I'll show you an example. Good to go?
Yep.
Clear. So, I've just completed this obstacle. Used my touch point. You'll notice big red X on the insides here. These faces are off limits. Those faces in the top are off limits for all of them. Anything green is hands only. You can use hand to elbow. Bicep all that is off. You've got the forearm down. You can rest here, that's good. That would be a DQ. So, hands, forearms on the green only. You complete this obstacle when you get to your touch point of the spider wall. It can be any part of the spider wall you want. Hands and feet, does not matter as long as you're making contact with it. I'll show you an example. Good. Clear. So, you complete this obstacle when you've made contact with the spider wall. Now, for the spider wall, you can use hands, feet, whatever you want on the interior surface of the spider wall. You may not grab the top. And this whole structure is off limits. So you cannot make contact with it. Be very wary of incidentals. This is a regional competition, so incidentals are going to be very strict. I will show you an example. When you get through this, you may utilize this bar. 1, 2, 3 truss to get to this landing platform. That is also the starting platform for the next obstacle. Allow me to show you an example. Ready to go? Mm-hmm. Clear. All right, Elite. You're starting on this green platform, making your way all the way to this green platform. Now, hands only on the green canes. They're going to be resting right here. You may put them wherever you like, but you're only allowed to use hands on the green. Now, there's a hole. Do not put your finger in the hole. That would be bad for you. You can grab any part of the cane you like. I'll show you an example. Cool. Clear. Next obstacle, you have this green platform. This is a feet-only obstacle to get to this platform. Now, it's not the starting platform of the next one, so you do not have to stay on it, but you must make contact. You must cross that front plane. You must disengage the previous obstacle. You can only use the top surface, these two flat surfaces, and this round blue surface of the Bosu ball. I will give you an example. There. All right, gang, when you get to your green platform, you're starting here. You have 2 obstacles in a row connected with a touch point, and you're ending on this green platform here. Blue is off limits. This is the next obstacle. You must stay on that green platform. Now, first obstacle, Salmon Ladder. You may utilize only the bar, only with hands. Anywhere along the Salmon Ladder you want. It is on a safety line, but if you're supported from that safety line and not the rungs, you'll be DQ'd. So it will start here. You may utilize it however you want to make contact with the blue Grim Sweeper. You complete the Salmon Ladder when you make contact with the Grim Sweeper. Now, once you make contact with the Grim Sweeper, you may utilize hands only on this obstacle, only those front faces. The back and top will have red tape on it to get to your landing platform. All right, so ran out of red tape today, but you'll have red all across here, red across the back that you cannot use. What you may use is this front edge, bottom, all that's fine. You will not be able to grab over the top. That is there's an X. That is a no. Just across here, same thing, that back will also be taped up red. Good luck. Clear. This will spin all the way around and around. So if you decide not to let go, be aware there is a Salmon Ladder here. You may not use this at all to get yourself back to the start. That is off limit. Next obstacle, starting on the green platform. You may utilize any of the green pieces and that white rope to get to that blue platform down the end. Hands, feet, whatever you like. You can use rope. You can use the black pad. Top is off limits. only that front face. I'll show you an example. Clear. You're going to start on this blue platform. You've got two obstacles connected with a touch point to get to this red platform here. Now this is not a starting and ending platform, so you just need to make contact, disengage the previous obstacle, and pass that front plane. First obstacle, you may use a trampoline, hands, feet, whatever you like, to get to this ring. You can utilize this ring, hands only, and you may utilize these three wooden rings, again, hands only, to get to your touch point, which is this first peg. Now you can use feet on the wall below them if you want, hands only on the peg. For the second obstacle, pegs are hands only. You may utilize these green bars, hands only, to get to that red platform. Now keep in mind, these can spin, fall out, slide, so be aware of that. Also, if you're grabbing low, these are rounded off, but it is still metal, so I would suggest being more center, but that's up to you to decide. I'll give you a demo. Clear. Making our way to our next starting platform, this red pad. You can get there however you want. Starting here, ending on this blue platform. You may utilize the green cliffhanger, hands only, the green pole, hands and feet, and the curved surface of the black warp ball, hands and feet as well. I'll show you an example. Clear. Next up, you got the green cannonball hooks. You may only utilize hands on the green. You may only hook them on the underside of the truss. You complete this obstacle when you make it to the vertical truss. You may only utilize vertical truss, hands, feet, whatever you want on here. This is your touch point. Your next obstacle, you may utilize the cliffhanger ledge, the vertical limits. Again, this is hands only. The black pipe, hands only. So you meet your touch point of this gray bar. You may use hands, feet, whatever you want on this gray bar. Now, with the vertical limit, it is only the outsides, the bottom and the inside. The front and back are off limits. It is not a very comforting edge on the back. You want to go on the sides. If you want to come around the back here, you'll see that the left side is a little bit thicker to grab onto. This. Clear. From here, you may only utilize the two pegs, hands only, any of the peg bombs you want. To get that green tire, the top of that cylinder is your buzzer. Make sure you make contact with the top to stop your time. Now, you've got this touch point. You may utilize the face of this box if you like, or sorry, face of this pad, but not the top. Why we do Frenchies?
Yeah.